The Davenport siblings have been at the hospital for 24 hours. Their father was brought in after collapsing and was determined to have had an aneurysm. 12 hours ago, the doctors told the siblings that preliminary tests showed their father had no brain activity. They have had only a few updates since.
Excuse me, are you James Sr.'s children?
Yes, that's us. Is our father better?
I'm Janet from Donor Services. Can you tell me what the doctors have told you about your father's condition?
A few hours ago, they told us he had no brain function, and we know we're not supposed to hope for improvement, but we've been waiting ever since.
I'm really sorry to be meeting you under these circumstances. You're right. There is no hope for improvement in your father's condition.
Wait, I don't understand. He's dead?
Celine, we were expecting this.
I understand that your mother's recently passed away. Is that true?
Yes, it's just us now.
Do you know if your father had any advanced care planning documentation?
Junior, what is she getting at?
Yes, what are you asking us?
Your father has an opportunity to be an organ, tissue, and eye donor. He could donate his organs as well as potentially give sight to 2 people.
A donor? To who? For what? Junior, what is she talking about?
Daddy.
I understand what you're asking. Can you just give us a moment so I can discuss this with my sisters?
Sure, absolutely. I'll just be right down the hall.
I don't know why they're bothering us with this. We have enough to deal with. James, you don't really think they want Daddy's organs, do you? Don't be silly. They would never use his organs. Why can't they just leave us alone?
We can't afford it. Man, even if we wanted to, we can't afford it.
You see what's happening here, don't you?
Yes, they're just going through the protocols.
I bet they have someone in mind already. Well, there's no way. Daddy wouldn't allow it. There's no way, no way, no way.
No, there is no way.
Look, I think you girls are right. It's just not feasible. I'll go tell her that Daddy won't be a donor.
What just happened here? That was confusing, huh? Well, the Myth Maven is here to tell you that there are perfectly reasonable explanations why these siblings reacted the way they did. Let's look.
Your father has an opportunity to be an organ, tissue, and eye donor.
You don't really think they want Daddy's organs, do you? Don't be silly. I have been a medical receptionist for years. I know how these things work. Doctors and hospitals have these protocols they have to follow. It doesn't mean they would ever use my father's organs. He's a man in his mid-60s. He's too old to be a donor. I'm sure they are required by law to ask us about donation. It doesn't mean they would ever use my father's organs for transplantation. In fact, I'm sure they wouldn't. It's protocol. That simple. James, if Daddy can help save lives or make someone's life better, I think he would like that.
I really wish we could help, but we just can't. I mean, I knew a kid in college who had a kidney transplant one time, and it went really great. If my father's organs could be used, I mean, that would be great, but I know how this works. I saw it on TV, and donating my father's organs will cost us more time and money in the hospital. And we're already going to have trouble paying the last 24 hours of the medical bills. So, I mean, I wish we could help, but I wish we had the money, but we just don't.
James, if Daddy can help save lives or make someone's life better, I think he would like that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't see why any reason why we shouldn't allow the donation?
My siblings have lost their minds. They're giving up on Daddy just like that? Well, I, for one, will keep fighting. Those doctors aren't working to save my father's life anymore because they need organs. Well, they can't fool me. I won't allow them to stop treatment. I know the conspiracy, and my family will not be a victim to it.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't have the donation.
Well, I want to talk to the doctors more about Daddy's condition. But if it's true, and he is brain dead, Daddy won't be coming back to us. He can't take his organs to heaven, so we might as well give them to someone who really needs them, right?
Yeah, you're right. So, let's go talk to the doctors and say goodbye to Daddy. Okay, my loves? And, let's just try to remember that Daddy was the man that taught us about love. And I think he would like if his last act on this earth was one of love, don't you?